Welcome to our Devos. We are talking about considerations with regard to conflict. We just had a holiday. We're heading into another holiday. If conflict is going to happen, it's surely going to happen around holidays with our families, extended families, maybe some conversations that have been brewing in the background. We haven't had those. We're going to give you some ideas on considerations with regard to conflict. Now, one of the considerations we want to have with regard to conflict is we want to respond righteously. Now, what do we mean by that? We want to respond righteously. You are not accountable for when people mistreat you, when people say something bad about you. You're not accountable to make sure that everybody is behaving around you. You're accountable to your response, how you respond. So don't think of it as analyzing so much the bad behavior of others. If you want to Monday morning quarterback anything, Monday morning quarterback your response. How did I handle that? How did that person appear to react when I responded to them? Was I God honoring? Was I God fearing? Was I trying to be affirming in my tone in a way that doesn't create a controversy around my character? And this is one of my personal guiding principles is that I do not allow other people to determine my character. I don't let the church members determine my character. I don't let my employers determine my character. I don't let my family determine my character. My spouse doesn't determine my character. Only the Lord does. Which means that if I'm in a situation and other people would react a certain way, and they go, oh, well, this person did this, so you should react the same way. No, I don't react that way because I'm me. I don't allow that to transform where my character is compromised as a result of your bad behavior. I love you. If we're in an argument and we're having a discussion, I'm not going to match your tone. I'm going to consider my own character because character is yours and you're accountable for it. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 9, it says, do not repay evil for evil or reviling for reviling, but on the contrary, bless, for to this you were called. Now, as we look at this, Peter gives a really clear picture that when you are facing some sort of animosity or some sort of evil, you don't want to repay. That's what a lot of people do. Well, she said this about me. I'm going to say this about her. Well, he did this to me. I'm going to do this to him. Well, you know what? They did this at work to me, and because they behaved a certain way, I'm going to not try. There's something that I was dealing with, not at the church, but on a project I was working on with somebody, and they did something kind of nasty to me, and I was kind of taken back by what they did, and there was a moment of temptation for me to be like, I'm not going to try. I'm just going to phone it in. I'm not going to do what I do well, and I'm going to and what I realized was that would be limiting my character. So what I did is I dealt with the conflict, but I resolved to do the job just as good, if not better, because my character is more important than that conflict. While the conflict goes away and is forgotten, your character is going to remain. While the conflict goes away and is forgotten, your character is going to remain. And I don't want to respond in an unrighteous way and dishonor my God as a result of somebody else's bad behavior. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And I want to encourage you that way too. And here's a little secret about this. This is a little bit of a ninja tool. When you're doing this, some of you are like, oh, that means just let people get away with everything. No. When you respond unrighteously to somebody, I want you to think this in your mind. I want you to hear my voice and think this in your mind. You are allowing them to control you. I hope that bothers you. If the person that is irritating you over holidays, over Christmas, Thanksgiving, if that person gets you emotionally reacting and they cause you to have an explosion and it creates all this drama, I want you to know you have given them the keys to your character. Now, I don't know about you. That bothers me. That bothers me. When we control ourselves, when we control how we react, when we stay even, what we do is we, in a subtle way, keep control of the situation. We allow the Lord to dictate, the Holy Spirit to dictate how we're going to respond. And then at the end of any kind of conflict, you can say, well, that person didn't get the best of me. Nobody should get the best of you. Only God should get all of you, and how you respond to others really determines that he's in control.